how your past lives might be shaping you today. Have you ever walked into a place you've never been before and felt an odd sense of familiarity, as if you had already lived there in another time? Or maybe you've had a recurring dream that feels too real, almost like a memory rather than just imagination. Perhaps you've always had a fear of something unexplainable, like deep water, heights, or being abandoned, even though nothing in this lifetime justifies it. These feelings might not be coincidences. According to Buddhist teachings, life is cyclical. We are not just living one life. We are experiencing a journey that stretches across multiple lifetimes, carrying memories, emotions, and even unresolved karma from one existence to the next. The things we are drawn to, the fears that haunt us, the people we feel instantly connected to, they may all be echoes of a life we once lived. Take a moment and think about it. Have you ever met someone and felt an instant connection, as if you had known them forever? Or maybe the opposite happened. You met someone and immediately felt uneasy, as if your soul remembered something your mind couldn't. Some people are natural-born leaders, some are healers, and others feel more, at home in solitude. These traits don't just appear out of nowhere. They may be remnants of who you were before. Now imagine being able to understand why you are the way you are. What if your fears, strengths, and struggles were not just random, but part of a bigger story, one that began long before this life? Wouldn't it be powerful to uncover the lessons you were meant to learn? Many people spend their lives searching for purpose, wondering why they feel a certain way, or why certain challenges keep repeating. What if the answers have been with you, all along just waiting to be uncovered? In this journey, we will explore the most common signs that indicate a past life influence on your current reality, how your fears, talents, and relationships may be tied to a life you once lived. Practical ways to tap into your subconscious and discover who you were before. How to use this knowledge to break free from old patterns and create a more fulfilling life. Whether or not you fully believe in reincarnation, one thing is certain. Self-discovery is the key to personal growth. The more you understand yourself, the more control you have over your life. So, are you ready to explore the mysteries of your past? To uncover the lessons your soul has carried through time? If so, let's begin. The different types of people and signs of past lives. Some people walk through life with a sense of familiarity, as if they've lived these moments before. They carry emotions, fears, and inclinations that seem to have no clear origin in this lifetime. Have you ever felt an unshakable pull toward solitude, or a natural ability to lead others? Perhaps you find yourself deeply compassionate, always drawn to helping others, or maybe you've always been fascinated by war and battle. These are not random traits. They may be remnants of past lives guiding you toward understanding your true self. The lone seeker. For some, solitude is not loneliness. It is peace. They find comfort in silence, in long walks alone, in the stillness of meditation. Crowds drain them, and they feel uneasy in social situations where deep conversations are replaced with small talk. If this resonates with you, your soul may have once been a hermit, a monk, or a spiritual seeker. You may have spent lifetimes in deep contemplation, isolated from the distractions of the world. Anna, a quiet artist, always felt a strong pull to secluded places. She had recurring dreams of sitting in a stone temple surrounded by mountains. When she began practicing meditation, she felt as though she had done it 1,000 times before. Through past life regression, she uncovered memories of being a Buddhist monk. Her challenge in this life? Learning to open her heart to others without losing the serenity she cherished. The natural leader. Some people carry an air of authority without even trying. They step into leadership roles effortlessly, as if they were born to guide others. Decisions come naturally to them, and people instinctively turn to them for direction. If you've always felt a deep need to take charge, you may have once been a king, a tribal chief, or a military commander. Your soul remembers what it means to lead. Michael always found himself leading teams, even when he didn't intend to. His colleagues trusted his judgment, and he had an unshakable confidence in decision-making. He later learned that in a past life, he had been a Roman general. But leadership isn't just about control. It's about wisdom and compassion. His lesson in this life? To lead not with power, but with heart. The compassionate giver. Some people feel an overwhelming urge to help others, often at the expense of their own well-being. They are the caretakers, the nurturers, the ones who can sense pain before a word is spoken. If you've always felt this way, you may have once been a healer, a midwife, or a guardian of your community. Sophia, a nurse, always put others first. She often forgot to care for herself, exhausting all her energy in service of others. When she explored past life memories, she saw herself as a village healer, treating the sick with herbal medicine. Her lesson now? To heal herself as much as she heals others, to find balance between giving and receiving. The warrior spirit. There are those who thrive in competition, who feel alive in moments of struggle. They are drawn to stories of battle, fascinated by warriors of the past, always ready to stand up for what they believe in. If this sounds like you may have once been a knight, a samurai, or a soldier. David had always been restless. He found himself drawn to martial arts, to strategy games, to stories of ancient battles. He didn't understand why until he uncovered memories of being a warrior in medieval times. But battle doesn't always mean war. His lesson in this life was to learn patience, to fight with resilience rather than aggression, to channel his warrior energy into perseverance rather than conflict. The mystic and seeker of truth. Then there are those who are drawn to the unknown. They spend their time reading about the mysteries of the universe, exploring spirituality, seeking answers beyond the material world. They may have visions, strong intuition, or an inexplicable connection to ancient traditions. These individuals may have once been seers, oracles, or monks, devoted to understanding the nature of existence. Lisa always felt she had lived before. She could predict events before they happened, felt an unexplainable connection to astrology, and was drawn to old temples. She later discovered she had been a priestess in ancient Egypt. Her challenge in this life? To use her spiritual wisdom in practical ways, to ground herself in the present while honoring the vast knowledge she carried within her. Embracing your past to shape your future. No matter who you were before, the lessons of your past lives can help guide you today. Whether you were a lone seeker, a leader, a healer, a warrior, or a mystic, each incarnation offers wisdom to carry forward. The key is to recognize these traits, to embrace them without being bound by them, and to shape your life with intention. Perhaps your soul has walked this earth many times before. Perhaps the strengths and struggles you face today are echoes of who you once were. But in this life, you have the power to choose, to grow, to evolve. The past is not meant to hold you back. It is meant to light the way forward.